Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Gemini, February 26, 2022. Your values will be strengthened by today's planetary alignments. Someone may challenge you by confronting your beliefs with opposing ones. Take the time to listen to their opinions and look for the overlap with your own. You will both get a better understanding of each other this way, and perhaps gain more respect for opposing viewpoints. If you are willing to learn from others, they will be willing to learn from you. This is a good day to get some clarity about the direction that your romantic life is taking. If you're single, instead of moping about complaining that you never meet anyone, you might realize that you haven't actually been helping things. If you really want to find someone special, start looking. Check out personal ads on the internet or in the newspaper. Join a group of people who share the same interests. Emotions might run very intense at the workplace today, as important projects approach their deadlines. You may find yourself putting in more time on the job than you usually do. Tempers may be short and coworkers may clash, so take care to stay calm and keep going. On the positive side, the payoffs for whatever you accomplish today, both financial and recognition, should prove to be well worth the effort. You might find that something or someone is purposefully trying to make things difficult for you. You are trying to get a handle on the issues, but somehow things keep slipping like sand through your fingers. Don't force yourself to make any major decisions, and certainly don't try to herd people into corners. Let others have their freedom, and consider simply riding out the waves onto the beach. Your encounters run smoothly and amicably, like a peaceful flowing river. Family and friends would love to ride this wave with you. You now have the opportunity to resolve old conflicts and hurts and to move forward united. If you are smart about it, you will strengthen ties to your loved ones. Your presence is more appealing and commanding than ever, so use that boost in charisma to make big things happen. Can anybody get enough of you? Not today, not by a long shot. There is no reason to feel apprehensive. Open your eyes and appreciate the myriad of opportunities available to you. In any social situation, the confidence you show enables you to impress almost anyone you meet. Doors open for you and there is little for you to fear, so make the most of opportunities that arise. Today is a great day for you in which you may find a bit of grounding relief to your ever-fluctuating emotions. Take this time to settle down and get focused. You will find that you have a much better hold of your feelings, and that in general, you will enjoy a quite favorable mood throughout the day. People may be a bit off kilter towards the evening, so use this time to simply look inward and reflect. You are sure of yourself and your capacities, and you think you are indispensable. Come back down to earth by remembering that no one is irreplaceable. The current vibrations are speaking about big investments that you could make in the days to come. This could turn out to be a fruitful move if you stop taking yourself for the center of the world. Be a little more altruistic, listen more, and question yourself. This will allow you to rapidly conclude your projects. Come back to reality. You may have recently become acquainted with new and unusual art forms, and you might decide to incorporate them into your home. You might want simply to buy a few new art objects, or you might even think in terms of redecorating in accordance with your new vision. Some positive changes in the home, either repairs or redecorating, are definitely indicated. A female visitor could drop by in the evening. Your tarot reading for today. Death, the Chariot, and the Devil. Things are about to change in your life. The cards evoke a bright future that contrasts with the situation you are living with today. Indeed, for some time, you seem to have been worried when thinking about your future. Lately things have not been turning out as you hoped, and you have been disappointed by the behavior of some people, and by the decisions taken by people relatively close to you. Time has passed, and now you feel a bit nostalgic when you think back to those people who have moved away, those milestones you would rather have avoided. Today, the cards show new opportunities in your life, new challenges. At work and on a personal level, this translates into deep-seated changes. For some time, you have felt a bit gloomy at the idea of making the same efforts, carrying out the same tasks. You have the impression of being stalled and repeating the same thing on a personal level. Rest assured, the cards announce a whole lot of new things in your life and upcoming events that should delight you. In particular, there is an old friend who should return to you, to support you in your life and provide you with valuable advice. You must know who it is. There are also opportunities highlighted in this draw that should allow you to bounce back in your personal life and finally get closer to your goals. You are at the dawn of a favorable period during which you could accomplish great things if we are to believe the cards you have drawn. By heeding the lessons of this draw, you could advance quickly in your life project and finally achieve what is most important to you. Our eyes in the sky. It isn't a time in which we conform to the ideals and status quo of society. To be honest, it's the opposite of that. At the forefront of our hearts and minds for the next 30 days will be humanitarian acts of kindness, generosity, and the notion of unconditional caring for humankind. This is also a time of revolution and technological advances. We can expect some news of pending changes that could transform our world for the better and help us evolve as human beings. Radical beliefs could shift your consciousness to better align with what is happening in the world and your personal life, as well as your current ideals and views, not those you believed in the past. The nagging feeling that we have misjudged someone or something dampens our confidence, and much as we try to pinpoint rationale that would give our conclusion credence, the more it eludes us. Our imagination can run wild now, which is not such a bad thing if we funnel our creative energy into a spiritual practice or a meditative or artistic exercise. Once this transit passes, we might even surprise ourselves with the inspired works we've produced during a time when we felt so out of sorts. In the evening, the sun exits grounded, pragmatic, and success-oriented Capricorn for the terrain of cosmic innovator, Aquarius. At this time, we build on the legacies we established during Capricorn season, but with experimentation and collaboration in mind. This is a season for outreach, networking, and showing off our originality. Letting our inner nonconformist out to play finds us meeting those with similarly eccentric interests, pastimes, and social views. Over the next month, we are less concerned with tradition or fitting into the crowd. We know that deviating from convention and owning our unique point of view is how we can make progress, not only for our own sake, but for the good of our communities. If placed in a leadership position, we will prioritize tenets like freedom of expression, ingenuity, and defying limitation over taking the safe approach.